Hello lovely people. So, shit's hit the fan, huh? Well, I don't really know where to start this one, but I really wanted to do it. Really, I just needed somewhere to vent, honestly. I mean, I don't know. You can tell by the title. In one day, everything for me changed. Monday last week, I was working as a travel agent. By that afternoon, I had completely cleared out everything that I had passed along all of my clients to my colleagues, and I left with a coffee cup, really. I left with a coffee cup. So that was stressful. We're doing a get ready with me, by the way, so I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna get ready to have a shower. I'm not doing anything today. So came home, my boss had recommended that I go to Centrelink, and so I'm in the process of applying for it's a one-off payment for anyone whose income has been severely affected by the virus. Yeah, so fingers crossed there is something that they can do to help my situation, I suppose. At this point, Monday afternoon, I wasn't too overly concerned, and this whole virus was going to impact people a lot more than I'd initially assumed. I wasn't too stressed. I was home from Centrelink and I was making dog food. I'd let the cat out the back. I was so distracted that by the time I realized that my beautiful cat Kobe had jumped the fence and was gone, it was too late. We've had no news. He's basically not been found, but there's also not been any news of him being hurt or injured either. So didn't care about losing my job, but losing my cat was probably one of the hardest things that I've dealt with in a while. It was very difficult. And so myself and family members have been out looking for him for the last week, trying to find him. We've been searching the streets where there have been sightings. We've been knocking on doors. We have been looking everywhere, and unfortunately, I'm going to have very pink cheeks today. So unfortunately, there's been no news on that front yet, which is very, very stressful for me and my family. He's an inside cat, he's never been out on his own before, so we're very concerned for his safety and hope that he is doing okay. Hope that we find him or that he comes home soon. So have you ever lost a pet? Did it absolutely break you? Because I'm trying not to break. I'm trying very hard not to break, and I didn't think that I loved that asshole of a cat as much as I do, but he is my baby. So I'm very hopeful that he comes home, we find him, and and that he ends up being a-okay, basically. And that's all. I just want him to be okay. That's all. Even though he's an asshole most of the time. Devil cat from hell. But I love him very much. Oh, God. Didn't think that this would be as hard as it is to talk about after almost a week, because I've been bawling my eyes out almost every day that he's been gone, so I kind of thought that I'd gotten it all out of my system by now, but that's okay. It's okay to be sad that you've lost a pet. The hardest part is my partner is away at work and has been gone for 2 weeks, will be gone for another week yet before he gets home. So it's been very hard not having him here, because I know that he loves the cat. He loves that damn cat so much. So he's taking it very well and it's being very supportive. Okay, so Tuesday rolls around and we have quite a bit of rain while we're out searching the streets, which makes me even more concerned that he's not come home yet. So I know that he's very used to living in that comfort of having a bed to sleep in, having his favorite places that he likes to be. I would assume that if he had the ability to come home, then he would. So we don't find him on Tuesday. I have a little container full of cat biscuits that I've been shaking as I call for him, because that's how I tell him that dinner is ready. So was thinking that if anything would draw his attention, it would be the sound of dinner, because he's a very food-oriented cat. Wednesday, I get an email from my second job. So I work as a wedding caterer. Found out that people are freaking out about the coronavirus, therefore they are pushing back their weddings. So there was no weddings for me to cater at, and with no weddings to cater at, I had no work. So my second job was gone. Gonna go back into this guy because I actually really liked this and I want to try it out some more. I know that I said in my last video I'd be doing this one in a week, but I just don't have it in me, so I've extended it for another week and I will think about it then, but that will absolutely get sent off as soon as I can. So I will be drawing the name this coming Friday. I did tell myself before I started filming this to do my eyeshadow first, and then proceeded to completely forget that I had had that conversation with myself. But you know what I can't stop thinking about, and this has nothing to do with the story that I've just been talking about, but I keep thinking about this TV show that I watched ages ago, and it's about the CIA training place. I can't remember how to pronounce it. It's like Guantanamo Bay. I don't know, something like that. And so it's a TV show about a bunch of people training there, and then a whole bunch of crazy stuff happens. And it's a really good TV show. I think that it was maybe on Netflix. And I really want to watch it again because it was good. And I want to see if there's any more seasons since the last time I watched it. Did anybody else watch it? I thought it was good. Oh, and I didn't highlight. Let's go back and highlight quickly. Absolutely love my highlighting brush from Thin Lizzy. Is a good one. It's kind of like the perfect shape for along here. And then, yeah, it does all the things. I like it. And this Mecca palette has just been gold ever since I got it. I've been adoring it. Let's just go all out today. Just get shimmery. I've managed to distract myself enough that all of the tears have gone away, so I'm pretty happy about that. I hate that I can't control my emotions. I've never been one to be able to control my emotions. I just can't put them away. So, and then I get all snotty. Yeah, so it's good. I'm very shiny. I like that. Go into this guy, get some darker chocolatey colours. So, as I was saying, Wednesday rolls around and I find out that my second job is kaput, which is very stressful for me. I do not like not being able to support myself, which I've been doing for a long time now. Unfortunately, at the time that this happened, I was not at all prepared and did not have any savings really put away. So now my beautiful, wonderful boyfriend, partner, Mitchell, who works away and works very, very hard, he is going to be paying all of the bills while I search for a new job. My eyebrows are invisible and I can't deal with it, so I'm just gonna quickly put some color in them. Unfortunately, due to the crisis situation, nobody appears to really be hiring. So fingers crossed I'm able to get a job. I mean, people are just so unsure at the moment of what's going to happen, when this virus is going to have a vaccine, when things are going to go back to normal, that everything is kind of being put on hold except my bills. My bills still want money from me, and I very foolishly let myself fall into the trap of getting comfortable with 2 casual jobs. Casual jobs are never a sure thing. If something happens and you can't work, or they can't continue to hire you anymore, there is no description of contract that says that you're entitled to anything. I am putting all of my energy into trying to locate my cat, trying to find a new job, and watching Frozen 2 and Grey's Anatomy. That's where I'm at. So life is stress, and that's okay, as long as you have Disney and doctors, hot doctors, McDreamies, you know? I got my big, bold brows going on, and they always make me feel better. So that's one thing going for me at the moment. I also started trying to, they feel a little bit uneven. A lot uneven. Oh no, just a little bit. So I've not really set my face that much, and it's creased real bad. I actually kind of feel like playing around with this a little bit because I haven't touched this since I reviewed it. I'm going green. Wednesday, my second job fired me. Well, they didn't actually fire me. They just basically said, yep, there is no work for at least the next 2 weeks due to weddings being postponed. So, no money. No money for me, which sucks. I don't like that. Don't like it at all. Oh, this pastel is mixing really nicely with these brown shades, actually. They're blending in quite nicely. Where my train of thought is living is just roll with the punches and hope to God that somebody else wants to hire you. I really want my partner to come home from work. So he's only home for 2 nights and then he leaves again for another 2 weeks. So he'll be absolutely exhausted. He'll only be home for a very short amount of time and then he'll be off to work again. So, alright, I'm gonna go under here a bit and see what's what. I'm just going very pastel-y now. I might put some darker blues in my crease and try and fix the horribly patchy foundation that I didn't set. Might put some glitter in my inner corner. Sparkles, some sparkles. This is a really nice palette. I do really like it. I don't use it, but I like it. It's nice. It's making me happy, so that's a plus. Alright, something a little bit darker for my crease. I have been out looking for my cat for most of the day, so I also mowed the lawn. It's not my job, but I did it. Because my boyfriend told me to. Oh, that glitter is insane. Wow. Just covered up pretty much all of those pretty blues and greens that I put on there, but that's alright. I'm gonna put some green glitter over the top of it just to try and stay with the theme that we were kind of going for. Pretty sure these glitters are the ones that aren't safe to be used near your eyes as well, so I'm glad that I put so much of it near my eyes. You know? I feel like there's this colour in the corner of the palette, this dark one. And you know what? I just want to put it on my face. So I'm just going to chuck it in the outer corner. Instantly glad that I decided not to set my face though. So there's that. Alright, putting that away. I'm going to clean up a little bit. So just blending this brown like all the way up to my eyebrows now because it just looks patchy. Very uneven. Yeah, once the hair flip happens, it's not terrible. I'm going to use this Nude by Nature liner and I hope to God that I don't ruin everything. Because knowing me and my inability to line and my shaky eyelid, this is just going to continue to get thicker and thicker and thicker. Okay. It's bad, but it's not the worst thing I've ever done in my life. And as a person, I can't really hope for much better than that at the moment. I don't know if that's better, or I think it is. I think it's a little bit less wobbly on top actually. Maybe not. I can't really tell. But this one definitely is wobbly on top. Alright, hold on. No, it's just super thick. You know what? This is where my life is at the moment. I don't even care. I'm just gonna put some mascara on and some lipstick and just pretend that it's not happening. And I think that I might need thicker lashes than what the Nude by Nature mascara can give me. So I'm going to go in with this Rimmel Scandalous. I hate the applicator. I do. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's because it tapers and I don't like that. But it makes my eyelashes massive, so we're just gonna deal today. Yeah, that looks like it's covering it up a little bit. A little bit, not much though. Wow, that was a great angle, I'm sorry. I feel like I should have taken notes before I did this, and I just kind of rushed into it a bit because I knew that I wanted to get a video out, and I knew that this was the only video that I could do today. I couldn't pretend to be happy and excited about new products. Not that I've got any new products at the moment. I do have some new stuff coming that I ordered before the shit hit the fan. But this week has just been an absolute killer for me. It's been like I can handle a lot, honestly. I still need to fix up my wonky face. What is happening? I need more. I can handle a lot on a good day. I can handle a lot, but I don't think anyone can handle losing a member of their family without going crazy, which is what I've done. I've gone just literally crazy over the last week, desperately trying to find him, trying to figure out my life on top of that, and trying to not let my emotional walls just crumble into dust at the same time. I'm very much into this setting powder at the moment from Thin Lizzy, so I'm just going to quickly set my face before it creases again. I have very creasy under eyes that crease very easily. Also, probably one of my favorite things to put on my lips are these Colourpop don't talk while you're trying to put stuff on your mouth ultra blotted lip things. So these just dry down beautifully. They don't get crusty on my lips. They just feel really nice, you know? Really nice. Also, did not bronze around my forehead and did not set my forehead. So my forehead has already started to get a little bit greasy. Well, that might just be sweat because it's a bit warm in here now. Who knows? Could be anything. Well, this is what my face ends up looking like when I am not even remotely paying attention or caring about what the finished outcome is going to be. Anyway, guys, I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep making videos. That's all that I know at the moment. So if you've got any ideas, comments, thoughts, whatnot, don't hesitate to pop them in the comments below. I love reading your comments. I love being a part of this community. So I hope that you guys got something out of watching this video, because I feel like I'm a little bit less stressed, which is nice. Have a lovely time being quarantined. Oof. Bronzed a lot more than I usually do. I don't hate it though. I'm feeling very beachy vibes, you know? Not bad. I feel like I'm due to do something with this hair. Actually, you know what? I just don't hate my hair. I might just be the camera talking, but my hair, you don't hate it. You know?